okay a boat, but it's looking like it's too small. I'm hoping to get a bigger boat. That's a little small. See the boat beside it, that big boat there? That's a little more in line with what I was hoping. This one's a lot smaller. But I don't know if that's a boat that we could take to Battalion Island from here or not. Yeah, so anyway, there is the colors right here. Yeah, it doesn't take much to tip that boat forward and backwards. Yeah, so. Are you Elmer? Honey, what did it say?
There's a stone.
Oh, yeah, some stones, so be careful. Yeah, honey, did you see how high the boat is? But still, it doesn't look like it's 15 feet long, the Costco. It looks like it's maybe 10 or 12. Yeah, can they bring the boat up on the land?
Pwede maaaring bili ang pambot doon?
No, what we got is
Ha?
No? Yeah, honey, it only looks like about 12 feet, not 15. The Costco. Yeah, honey, they can't bring the boat up on the land?
No.
Yeah. Honey. Oh, yeah. I was trying to see how long the Costco is. It looks like the Costco's only 12 feet. Huh? The Costco. The Costco's here. This is the boat here, but the Costco is how long? 12? Yeah, well that's a little too small. I need a 15-foot Costco. Maybe that boat there's 14. That boat's 14, yeah. No, I need a longer, a little bit longer boat. Yeah, where's the 3-cut? And can you bring it here, or okay, yeah, bring that one, and let's look at the 3-cut. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna get a 3-cut boat. It said the Costco is 15, but it's really 12 or so. So that's a little short. And then they have a 3-cut boat that his uncle owns that's maybe he's saying 20 foot long. So we're going to take a look at that one. I was hoping this one had really high sides, which it does when it's not floating, when nobody's in it, but because it's such a small hole, such a small displacement, you get somebody up, like where the front is, where he just got it, and all of a sudden it's way down low, see? So you get 2 in there. You wouldn't get 3 people in that boat. That's a good shoreline fishing boat, you know, just for 2 people, 1 piece person, 2 persons, you know, to go in. So you're gonna go out there and get the other bigger boat. We'll take a look at it. But see, that boat there is more what I was hoping to. I mean, not exactly that boat. That's bigger than 15-foot Costco. That's an 18-foot Costco is my guess. And really high sides. See how high the sides are. So that'll float better with more weight. But this one here doesn't float good with any real weight. That's a shoreline boat. Not that I won't be on the shoreline, but I am crossing from Cebu Island over to Battalion Island, and that's pretty open ocean, about 12 miles of open ocean there. So I didn't want to have a little tiny boat like that. I mean, my wife and I and our backpacks won't even fit that, so it's a little bit small. So anyway, he'll be back with a flat, with the 3-cut boat. It's got a flat bottom, and there's 3 layers. There's one over here somewhere, I think. I got some boats parked here, but I don't see one right here, so maybe not. But anyway, if you look at YouTube, you'll see, and just type in 3-cut boat. There's hundreds of them. They're mainly for racing. but you can use them for anything else, and they're lower cost to build because you don't have to pay for a Costco, which is the Costco's are like the trees and dug out tree, and that's a lot more expensive. So anyway, we're gonna let them bring the 3-cut over, and we'll be back with more shopping for boats from my paradise on Battalion Island. Bye for now. Everybody, we're still at the shoreline here. This is actually a barangay park under the bridge, but it's closed for now for construction. But I want to show you guys a 3-cut boat, just so you know what that is. If anybody ever says that you've got boats with Costco's, which is a tree hull, basically cut in half and then hollowed out, and then you have these things called 3-cut boat. And you see this here? It's got one flat plywood there and another flat plywood in the front, comes from the front to here. And this is so we'll count that number 1. This is the second one. See how it's curved and goes back? That second plywood, and that's the third one. So that's 3 cuts they call it, because they're separated there. The plywood's cut 3 times for the hull. And those are normally racing boats, but you can use them for anything else. It looks like they fiberglass that one, but the bottoms are completely flat, so they're not. They're going to be a planing hull. They're going to ride up on top of the water once you get going fast. You see that bottom there? Completely flat. See it? And then your propeller. Well, your propeller should be coming out back here if it's a engine one, but this is like a paddle 3-cut, which I don't know the purpose of that at all, because you can't race them with a paddle. I guess you could race it with a paddle, but that's your 3-cut boat right there. See if I can climb up here, get a closer look at things. Yeah, see inside there? Yeah, this is fiberglass. They have a lot of fiberglass boats here. Listen, see right here? Fiberglass, and see, you can see the fibers and stuff right there where the sun's kind of the paint's chipped away. Yeah, so that, my friends, is a 3-cut boat, and I'm gonna try to get down off this little dirt mound without breaking my neck. It's a lot of loose gravel, so you just slide down the side. So anyway, that's a little one there with that you paddle. There's no engine, and then these are little personal paddle out in the channel fishing boats here. And interesting thing, they got stainless steel outrigger bars, and that looks like fiberglass too. And that is fiberglass there too. That's a little tiny, like be like a kid's boat if it was me describing it, but it's fiberglass. They put fiberglass on top of whatever there is there, a pipe or something, PVC maybe, something like that. So anyway, little tiny boats, 3-cut boat, and that's just a regular fishing boat there. So kind of a little fishing boat park, camp / whatever. Now over here we have the dragon racing boats. These long skinny ones, they paddle like in Hawaii. They have the outrigger canoe races. Well, here they have the dragon boat races here, and they paddle like a team. Here you can see these things that thing's got to be 40 feet long, I'm guessing 40 feet long. Yeah, so you see they all sit in there and paddle. So every year they have dragon boat races. I guess the rest of the year they sit here. And these are smaller ones here. These are like 30 footers or something, and these are 40 footers here, so probably different category. And they should have them under these tarpaulins to keep them safe, because that sun's going to burn their fiberglass. So anyway, we're in Mandawi, by the way, Cebu City. That's Mactan Island. That airplane up there in the sky is taking off from Mactan International Airport, which is where, if you're flying into Cebu, that's where you're come. The airport's on Mactan Island. This side of the channel is Cebu City, Mandawi, like that, along the coastline here. And over there is the water park. There's a new water park over there that, I guess because of COVID, they shut it down or something. So everybody built all this new nice stuff, and it got all shut down because of COVID. And this is called the new bridge here. It's not the newest bridge going from Mandawi over to Mactan and Lapu-Lapu city or town, whatever it is. I don't know what the classification is, but this is the new bridge, and there's an old bridge over there on that side. So and then MEPSA, the electronics manufacturing and all kinds of manufacturing is over in that area there. That's where a huge amount of people work, and it's probably some of the better jobs they have here in the Philippines, in these industrial I guess there's some kind of an tax exempt thing. If they bring their business here, they give them like a tax exempt status as long as they're working in that manufacturing enterprise zone or something like that. So anyway, leave you a shot of the dragon boats, and we'll be back with more boat shopping in the Philippines from my paradise on Bantayan Island. Bye for now. Buddy, if you want to know what a Costco is or what it looks like, see this piece of tree that's cut in half? That's basically how a Costco starts out. And then they, with little chipper things, they chip out the inside and make it kind of hollow. And then they shape the outside a little bit more with the same blade knives or little hatchet things. They shape it more like a hull. And that would be a Costco. So if you ever wonder what I'm talking about when I say Costco, that is it. It's a half of a tree or something around approaching half, hollowed out just like a dugout canoe, and then they chisel little holes in it along the side, and they stick those ribs down, the ribs down in there, and they go up for the sides of the boat, and then they attach another piece of wood to the front to make the front come out, and the same at the back to make the back come out. So that, my friends, is what a Costco starts out looking like. Just a tree sliced in half down the center. So we will be back with more of my paradise on Bantayan Island. Bye for now. Yeah. So it's really a little bit low in the side here. It's too low in the front and stuff. We need a what was taller sides. Yeah, it's too low. We're looking for a high boat, a boat with a high front end for the waves.
You're looking like that kind of boat.
But a little bigger, a little longer, but with higher sides. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, honey. Yeah. So this is a flat bottom boat here, or a 3-cut boat. You can see the blades coming out on the side there, the flat plywood. There's no tree trunk for that one. Well, when we're setting in the ocean and going slow and stuff, we really don't want a racing boat. We want more of a fishing boat. Tell them we like how high this one is, but because it's so small, when you get in, it sinks down so far. Yeah, because it's tall now, but when you get it in, it sinks down because it's so narrow. Yeah, this is the first boat we looked at here. And it's only maybe a 10-foot Costco or 11-foot Costco. And very narrow to hold us and our stuff. Yeah, that's a 1 to 2 person maximum boat. He said you could put 6 people in it, but that's a huge stretch for a little boat. And that one there is longer, definitely longer, but it's still low on the sides and not really like a fishing type boat like what we're interested in. That's kind of like a speedboat. Here, you can fish in them, they'll work, but I don't think they'll be as good in the waves. They're not going to cut the waves good because that flat front end is you're going to be riding and hitting the waves and smacking down on the waves if there's any waves that are going at any speed instead of, like this boat will cut through the wave here. This is a smoother ride than that one, but this one it's just too small. So anyway, there goes a catamaran shuttle of some kind, ferry boat. Right there. I don't know where they're coming from and going to. Yeah, honey, what's that? Well, they can, yeah, okay. Yeah, put that under there. Yeah, they're going to prop up the boat because that big ferry is going to make a big wake and it's going to hit the rocks on the bottom of the boat and scratch it up. So they're going to put a tire under the boat and kind of elevate it. Yeah, this boat here has got to be a 10-foot Costco. It's probably 15-foot overall, maybe 13, 14, 15 foot overall. We got about a foot and a half there and about a foot and a half there, so that's about 10, 13 foot, 14 foot boat total. But I always check the Costco because that's kind of the best measurement, because these things here can go way out sometimes and that's not a real boat, that's just the piece of wood that sticks out. Okay. So that one goes out a lot further there, but that's not usable boat, so I go by the Costco, by the bottom hull of it. So anyway, these were the two boats we came to kind of look at. I was more interested in this one with a 15-foot Costco, but it's not a 15-foot Costco. And his uncle also had that, and I told him I'd look at it, but I'm really interested in the more fishing style with the higher. Oh yeah, he's right. Look at those waves coming in. They're really roughing the boat up. See, look at that. Almost surfing stuff on that big ferry. Woo, woo, look at that. That was a wake. I had no idea that wake would be that rough. I thought they were just kind of a little scared of nothing, but no, that's rocking and rolling, man. That wake is just beating the beat too. And that big jet cat boat. Jet cat ferry. There you go, mellowing out now after the wake already went by. But these guys here in this boat here, they're the illegal fishing boats that patrol and make sure nobody's dynamiting and cyaniding and all that kind of stuff. Illegal fishing. Yeah. So anyway, we are going to go catch our ride back. And like I said, I was hoping to get a boat about this long. This is about 14 feet, so 2 more feet would be about right, and then another 10 inches, 8 inches higher on the sides, and another bit wider. All these boats are so narrow, you know, they're not really practical for moving from one end to the other. Once you get in, you're there for the duration. Of course, you know, Filipinos are way more nimble than a 200-pound American on a little boat like that. So for them, it's nothing to just hop around, you know. But for me, it'd be a little more difficult. So I need a little more width and a little more length, and plus storing stuff, you know, because I carry stuff, fishing rods and tackle boxes and coolers to put, you know, ice and drinks in and stuff. Filipinos don't even take water out there, or maybe a little gallon soy sauce jug full of water, so which I should definitely take. If you go anywhere, you take water here because you'll dehydrate so fast. So. Anyway, honey, what's that? Honey, got what? Where? On the glass or rocks or what?
From the rock, maybe.
Yeah, well, honey, if you put that on, it's going to wash off if it gets wet, so it's not going to work. Nothing you can do right now because he's going to be getting his foot wet. Just be sure that when he gets home to dry it and wash it and keep it clean, honey. Yeah, just dry it and wash it in TV if they're clean. See, I never thought anybody got cut here.
Boat.
Huh?
What boat is you looking like that?
Well, that's too big over there, but this one here is more the right length. This one is more the right length, but it needs to be more wide. Needs to be more wide, like that, and a little bit higher. The sides, maybe this high, like that. So anyway, we will be back with more boat shopping. There's another place we're going to go to. It's in Lilo on. There's a lot of boats there. We're going to look around, just see if anybody's got a boat for sale. This boat's finished nicely. This boat is okay, but usually fishing boats are rough. There's a guy on Battalion Island that builds really clean. I mean, all the wood is like factory cut and stuff. It's not like hand sawn. One's an inch wide, one's an inch and a quarter, one's 2 inches wide, all men. Yeah. So anyway, we will be back with more boat shopping on Battalion. Well, we're not on Battalion Island. We're on actually Cebu Island, but we will be back with more from my paradise on Battalion Island, shopping for boats on Cebu Island. Bye for now.